What's up, guys? Welcome back to part 2 of episode 12 of the SuperRad podcast. I'm Tooth.
I'm Nick.
And one thing I forgot to talk about in part 1 dealing with Minecraft, if you guys ever want to join the SuperRad Minecraft server, please send a message on Xbox Live to Ohio is good, all one word, and we will get you right into the server. We've already had a couple people join, and we've had some fun, and we're going to be shooting a lot more Minecraft videos like we were talking about in part 1. We're going to be shooting a lot more Minecraft videos, so you guys will be a part of them. So we want everyone that listens to join us, you know. So again, it's Ohio is good, all one word, on Xbox Live, and please jump in the server and just shoot us a message. We'll get you in there. And
you can also message Dario X Russo.
DARIO space X space RUSSO.
Yeah, that's mine.
No, that's James O. Shout out to the old Cock Hudson. Which actually Dario Russo is a Resident Evil 3 reference that he got his gamer tag from. But I run the server, and Dario is usually on just as much as me, so you can message either of us. So yeah, get in the server, come adventure with us, and jump in some videos with us.
And when the Minecraft restaurant gets built, you can be a server within the server.
We will put you to work for Diamond. So, Nick, there's a lot of characters in video games that don't get their due. Okay. There's a lot of amazing characters that are in the limelight. Like, maybe they've kind of nowadays they've kind of like gotten there because of I don't know how to put it. They've kind of gotten there because of
become like video game folk heroes.
Yeah, exactly. Cult heroes, I guess you would say, you know. But when they came out, you know, no one thought anything of them. So what I want to ask, you know, the question of the day: your favorite and most memorable NPCs, non-playable characters, like funny, maybe glitches.
Yeah. You were saying they were in the limelight so much for some. I mean, sticking with the Rush theme, I think there needs to be some subdivisions to that question. You can go with the one that added the most to the story, which invariably is going to be somebody from a role-playing game, of course. And then you can go with like the one-liner person, and then you can go with just the one that sheer ridiculousness,
humorous, or
you just like them because of some weird reason that you like them.
Yeah.
Wow, that's tough.
I mean, for me, there's a couple for me. I mean, my favorite of all time is Doc Lewis. You fucking join the Nintendo Fun Club when he tells you to. He spouts out the most insane shit ever, and he doesn't really help you.
No.
The opponent actually in Punch-Out, the opponent helps you more than Doc Lewis does.
I've seen some times when you're pretty brutally beaten and you should be getting cold steel on your face, or at least a
steak.
He's just massaging your shoulders no matter what the situation is.
Or he's riding your bike and eating a chocolate bar.
Yeah, he'll do that too.
But he is the best, because
he has low blood sugar.
He has diabetes. He is my favorite though because of all the one-liners. Like, he's just Punch-Out being one of my favorite games of all time. He's so classic to me, and he's just so funny, the stuff he says. And a couple other ones, like even the ones that are like in the games for like milliseconds. I mean, we gotta, of course, pay tribute. The old man in the cave, Zelda, The Legend of Zelda for Nintendo Entertainment System. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Gives you the sword. That is one of the most memorable lines in video game history. And another one in Zelda 2 is when you walk into a random house, you talk to a guy, and he just says, "I am error." Just straight up, "I am error." Just a glitch in the game that they were just like, you know what? we're not gonna take it out. We're just gonna leave it.
That would almost be in place in like Earthbound.
Mm-hmm. Right, because like Earthbound's so quirky, but Zelda 2, you know, like first party. Well, I mean, Earthbound obviously was first party too, but
yeah.
But Zelda, you know, first party, like it's a sequel to Zelda. We can't mess, you know, everything's gonna be perfect. You walk into a house, a dude tells you he's an error. Like that is fucking classic.
This is going to be extremely difficult for me to do. I'm going to have to stick to some of the wackier ones. Pokey from Earthbound comes to mind because that's unlimited laughs there.
There's so many. There's literally...
He starts a cult.
There's literally hours of Pokey dialogue we can, like, just start rambling off right now. But he does start a fucking cult.
Oh, early on in the game, too. Like, it's before 3, right?
Yeah, and you're just like, oh, so this is what I'm getting into.
Pokey is right up there, and he has an unlimited amount of one-liners also. Dude, I could run the gamut of all those different categories just on Earthbound. Oh, wow. Is it On It or Tucson? No, I think it's On It, where you go to the arcade and you have to fight the ruffians on pogo sticks.
And then,
Do you remember when you talk to the one ruffian and he doesn't fight you, he just says, hey man, you know, like, truth be told, I really like drinking herbal tea and eating fresh vegetables, but that doesn't really fit my super cool image, so, you know, I gotta switchblade it out so I can run with these guys.
Yeah, that actually is a really good point, because Earthbound... I think we can both agree that Earthbound has the greatest...
quirky humor.
Well, not even quirky humor, but the greatest amount of NPC quotes.
NPC one-liners?
Yeah,
oh,
exactly.
They go on forever.
Yeah.
That's the one that, like, the first time I read that, I was losing my shit.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy would be up there, but yeah, Earthbound's probably number 1.
Oh, yeah, it was the Final Fantasy VIII, the push-up.
Yeah, that's the one that I was telling you about off air before, with the in Galbadia Garden, which I think is on disc 1. Oh yeah, it's when that worthless fuck Irvine joins your team.
Oh, what a fucking... Alright, continue.
And when you're walking through, they're doing push-ups, and he's like, you know, I like getting in trouble in gym class, and then like girls in skirts walk by, which was pretty much on par with, I'm not even going to say my maturity level at the time I was playing it, which would be that of a 12-year-old.
Yeah, we were 12.
I don't know, my maturity level now might be 11 years old.
Yeah, we have degraded.
Yeah,
somehow, we have literally gone backwards.
I think it's gone in the opposite direction, so yeah, that still sticks with me. But there's a ton of good one-liners in all the Final Fantasies. You just gotta, like...
Pay attention.
In 8, there's another great one. Like, when you get locked in Caraway Manor, and, remember Renoa wants to go fight the sorceress, and she's like, no, I got the Odine band. Well, Dr. Odine is a character you meet later. But just like Zell out of nowhere just busts out like, oh, well, if it's the Odine brand, then, you know, they're number 1 when it comes to magical products.
It just gets like 500 gil like slipped in his pocket for like endorsing them.
But it's like a fake endorsement.
Yeah.
Like, it's so bizarre, but it's so good, and it adds to the whole thing.
Nick goes to like his local drugstore and he's like, do you have the brand?
Yeah, do you carry the Dr. Odine brand? Like, Neosporin?
Yeah. It worked. It worked.
There's so many good ones, but adding to the storyline ones would have to also be from a role-playing game.
Yeah. I was thinking more of like the really goofy ones, you know, like
I know where you're
Doc Lewis.
I know where you're going with it, and I try to stay with that train of thought.
Even Seymour's dumbass like spouts some pretty crazy shit in fucking town.
Yeah, but he's just like makes your skin crawl. So.
Yeah, but he spouts some pretty like insane things that like make you laugh and.
Or how about like Jacked just being like ridiculous?
Yeah, that's you know the most like memorable. You know, where it's just like holy crap, like they're so off the wall.
I love the one Jacked story that like Yuna tells in the Yuna voice. You might not remember it, or maybe Auron tells it, but either way, they're like. He was intoxicated and like struck the defenseless animal and felt really bad about it.
Way to go, Jack. Way to go.
But then when you actually hear his voice, he's like, "Hey!"
I did it on purpose. There's some really good ones in Fallout 3 too, where they're just like, fuck, I forget. It's a robot. Oh, it's a sheriff robot. Actually, no, yeah, that is Fallout 3.
So we have it narrowed down to a robot.
Yeah, no, we do. But I can't remember if it's.
So if this were Bill Lambier's Combat Basketball, it could be half of any player.
Well, I would have to kill it. No, I can't remember if it's. No, it isn't 3 because he hangs out outside of Megaton City, and he's just like always like chipper or whatever. And you have the choice to destroy the whole fucking city and kill everyone in it, and he'll just still be like, "Hey, cowboy, how's it going?" And you're just
what
like,
are you buying?
Yeah. Oh.
A lot of good merchants out there. A lot of good merchants in a lot of games.
No.
You think that's...
I didn't even think about him.
You think that's top of the pops right there?
That's probably got to be the best merchant.
He's so, like...
Even better
he
than...
manages to lurk in the shadows when there aren't even shadows.
But he laughs so hard. He's like, "Oh, I'll buy it at a high price." Even better than, like, Homeboy and Symphony of the Night.
Oh, Librarian?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's...
No, he's better.
Okay, he might be better, but I'm just saying that's a lot to go with.
No.
Okay, worst NPCs of all time. Everyone else in Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, basically. Anyone that voice acted in Symphony of the Night.
There it is. So what brings you here on this of nights?
I'll buy it at a high price. Dude. Okay, I think we...
It seems like I keep running into you, Richter.
Right?
No, not Rick. Alucard.
Yeah, no, Alucard. Yeah, no.
It's like the second time she runs into you.
Unless you're doing the code to get Richter.
No, we're not doing the code to get Richter. We're talking about NPCs right now.
No, definitely the... Okay, I think we can both agree. Even though I love Doc Lewis so much, Resident Evil 4, the Merchant, has to be the greatest NPC of all time.
Yeah, I think he shoots right to the top of the list. I think you just forgot to think of him.
Yeah, no, I did. No, I totally did. He is the greatest NPC of all time.
There's some heavy ones, but we can't go over the whole list.
What are you buying?
We want to hear yours, by the way, and it doesn't have to just be zaniness like we're doing, which is obviously what we're doing, but take it all...
Especially like with like Sid, because Sid goes through the whole...
And sometimes he's playable, sometimes he's not.
Right. But yeah, we would love to hear your guys' opinion on your favorite or most memorable NPC, non-playable character in a video game.
You know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. What's your favorite Sid?
7. He smokes, and he has a staff, and he wants to go to space.
He's kind of a misogynist, though.
Yeah, he's a total fucking asshole.
Alright, you answered that quickly.
Just because I usually have him in my party.
Alright. Worst Sid is probably 10 in my opinion.
Yeah.
The like Stone Cold Steve Austin one.
Yeah.
Or the like Toby Keith.
Yeah, like, there's like so many stunners being like thrown down.
No, just like, woo! We're gonna rally up this whole...
And like cowboy hats.
No, he doesn't have a cowboy hat. He's...
No, but like, if you're gonna woo like that, like a cowboy hat has to just be like superimposed onto your dome. No matter what.
That's... yeah, I'll agree with that.
Okay. I'll buy it at a high price.
Alright, so RE4 probably taking the cake there.
It has to. I can't believe I forgot about the merchant from RE4.
I didn't.
The worst part, the saddest part is you can kill him too, and I've seen people do it. So
why
sad.
would you ever?
I don't know. I've seen people do it. They laugh. And it's not funny.
Or with the like horrible sad guy from Ocarina of Time. That guy might be on the list for like worst. The one that you had to consult in the trading game. He's like, I used to be a carpenter, but now I hang out in the Lost Woods with my like blue chicken that I love. You remember that guy?
No.
Yeah, it was part of the trading game to get the big Goron sword.
Sounds sad.
It kind of was sad.
It does sound sad.
But I feel like he was just, you know, maybe a little superficial, you know? He looked weird and decided he needed to hang out in the Lost Woods because of it.
Well, it's alright. We got the guy from RE4 who will buy anything at a high price.
He will.
Ah!
And sell anything if there's a profit to be made.
Yeah, but like somehow, like when he opens his coat, he just has like 9,000 guns and like, but they all fit in the coat. That's the best part. That's the best part. They all fit in the coat. So we want to hear your guys' favorite, our most memorable NPC characters.
He's like Cloak from like Marvel Comics
of all time. So shoot us a fucking response either at Twitter, which you guys can follow us at the SuperRad, twitter.com, or at just Facebook. So
or Friendster.
Our friend, oh, you're taking it back. Our Zanga.
Whoa.
MySpace. So that's gonna wrap it up for part 2.
AOL fucking profiles.
Hit us up at one of those AOL chat rooms. SuperRad hashtag.
Ask us our age and sex.
ASL. We'll lie.
Wait, what's L?
Location, man.
Oh wow.
Oh, alright, okay. Obviously, Nicola hasn't been around for 1995 AOL, so whatever.
There was an internet in 1995.
Oh yeah, dude. You don't remember fucking Al Gore inventing it?
It's my personal mission to destroy the internet. I'm joining the Avalanche. Gerlach out. See you in podcast 13.
Thanks for listening, guys. Make sure you hit the like, sub, and favorite buttons. And I don't know.